Hello, amazing souls. I just have so much to say this week. I never post this many videos, but I'm feeling guided to. So here we are. I first want to say thank you to everybody who commented on my last longer video. The giveaway is still open for 4 more days. So you have a chance of winning a couple free sessions. So let's talk about the energies. Also, let's connect to my community because I think you guys would really enjoy it. I'm going to be doing more meditations, more chakra healings, more there's so much going on there. I have so much planned. Can't get it out fast enough. So, anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about synchronicities, our pets, and whatever else I tune into. I was guided to pull out the cards again. So, I'm just going to roll with it. But I wanted to share one really fun synchronicity. I've had like three instant ones, and I've had a lot of manifestations coming through. And so, what are you guys experiencing on that front? Just curious. So, I was out and about and I was listening to my dear Uncle Richard's video with who was it? Was he with Gary, I think? And he said aloha to my friend in Hawaii or someplace. And it was at the exact same time I pulled out an aloha bar to eat because I didn't have time for lunch or something that day. And so he said aloha as I'm grabbing my aloha bar. So I have to share that story with him still. Excuse my itching. Um, so lots of crazy things like that. All over the place. And it's happening in the world too, with all the world events and everything that's happening. I'm trying to think of another one that was interesting. Even this week, this song lyric came to mind, and I have a new client with the same name that's mentioned in that song lyric without giving away her name. So, just really interesting things. Everything is speeding up. Again, I feel like we stalled out for a minute and now it's like flashing through. And so this is really affecting some people in different ways. Before I'm talking about the animals, I'm seeing like, again, we've been having this split, right? Split and stretch, split, stretch, stretch, stretch. And so more people's relationships are potentially being strained, or more clarity is coming to people about their lives. And so if there's people who haven't gone through their dark night of the soul, they might be now, which is a really interesting time to do that. So, um, let's talk about animals and then I'll pull some cards. And then, listen to the end for the story of the cards. That's the magical layer here today. So I'm seeing a lot of animals who just need a lot of extra support. There's a lot of dysregulation energy in the world in general. So just helping the dogs, our dogs and cats and horses, but I'm seeing a lot of in dogs more so than cats, that I work with. But it really doesn't matter. Just watch your animals and make sure they're getting everything they need. Their nervous systems are kind of misfiring. And so right now, I'll just send lots of loving energy to your animals right now if you're watching. But in the meantime, just notice, and if they're doing great, they're doing great. So just let that be too. So maybe pay attention to their nutrients. Are they getting enough fat? Are they getting enough minerals? My dog has been needing some CBD, and he usually doesn't muscle test for that. So I'm diffusing lots of oils. I'm putting frankincense on him. There's lots of things I'm doing to support my dog. And when I diffuse the oils, it helps my kids as well because they won't often let me support them. So anyway, so just love on them extra. Make sure they're getting a lot of sunshine and walks and exercise. And that's one thing my dog kind of revolts with. Sometimes he gets annoyed with too much exercise. So we're working on it. It's okay. But he's the part cat sometimes. So it's all good. All right, let's do some cards. A bit of a shorter video just because I feel like I've said a lot this week and I don't over explain myself. I am more verbose than I ever used to be, but I try to keep it simple. So ask questions below, or if you'd like me to expand on any of these topics, I'm happy to. So, what is the story for today? These are the cards I meant to use. Yeah. Just a reminder too to use those high frequency products that I've recommended too. We have Young Living, Serona. Um, what else? I'm drawing a blank. Is it three cards again? I was feeling three cards. Are these the three cards we need to see? I think so. Let's double check. I'm gonna put these down. Okay, I don't read as fast as some of my lovely card readers. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Getting a yes on all three. Wow. All right, all right, all right. Hmm. Oh, let's see what the story is here. This is the order. So the first one coming in is the moon. I believe we're coming up on a new moon energy. Is it this weekend? Feels about right. Maybe Friday or Saturday. I forget which day. So I think what I'm hearing is just like pay attention to those energies and allow yourself to integrate whatever energies are coming through, because we're in the eclipse season, which closes, what is it, just after this? I'm sorry, I don't keep track of those dates. I can barely remember what today is. I'm always like, are we the 18th? Oh yeah, lucky guess. So pay attention to that. And then of course you have what's interesting to tie in. Well, are the two dogs. I've pulled this card before on camera. We've got the black and the white dog, or wolf, you could say. So again, taking care of our animals, and I love the like mermaid energy here so much. And that's really just connecting with you and yourself at the soul level. So really just tuning into what you need at the soul level, who you are, maybe asking for new gifts to download, maybe for activations to come through with all these new energies coming in. And maybe just to remind yourself that you are protected, you are shielded from a lot of amazing energies, but ask for extra protection as we move through the different layers. Don't allow for these outside events to affect you and the body, mind, soul, spirit. I used to feel all that stuff, and sometimes I do. I'm like, oh, this is not mine. So I shield up and it clears now instantaneously. I don't know why, but this guy looks to me like Greg Braden a little bit. Not exactly, but same kind of like gray hairstyle. So just kind of funny. So he's meditating. He's got like a droplet of water that looks like a crown on the head, sailboat in the background, a fish, a starfish, and a cup or the bowl. Looks like a singing bowl. I like that this deck presents the singing bowls, and he's got crystal bracelets, a fish necklace. Did I see that already? So we have a lot of water energy, guys, on both these cards. Well, water energy on both of them. Lots of water energy. So, and again, I'm not up to date on astrology, but are we in some sort of Pisces energy right now? I don't know. Virgo, I mean, I don't know. I know we're Virgo, but is there some sort of like aspect of that? I see astrologers come up on TikTok when I'm guided to see those, and I get little bits of information, but I'm not well versed in that. I just tune into the energies, and if it overlaps with astrology, which it probably does, then we're good to go. Oh, but you know what I'm seeing too from this? It's the King of Cups, but you probably can't even see it, but there's like a burst of thin light coming out of his heart center. And we have lots of red and sea blue energies. It just feels like there's a lot of transmutation energy. So King of Cups, but it feels very solid in this. So we're transmuting, as a collective, we're transmuting a lot of this energy that's not meant to linger for too long here on the new earth. It's like we're clearing this out, moving on, and we're starting to tune more into that heart energy, that deeper knowing, that deeper connection to who you are, receiving information, maybe sending out love energy, So again, more activations. Here we've got protection, activation, and this one is interesting. I'm hearing also the phrase, "My cup runneth over." It's one of my favorite phrases. So before I go into the last card, I'm just hearing more about gratitude and how we need to really sit in gratitude. So even if we're feeling X, Y, and Z or experiencing X, Y, and Z, what is the one little thing right now that you can be grateful for? And sometimes when I just feel like I'm in a funk, I just pull myself quickly out of it by just looking around and going, wow, I'm so grateful for my life. It's so amazing, despite all the other stuff or the outside world, or this is happening to a friend, or this and this and this, or, I'm so grateful to be here at this time. So everything works out for me, and it is. Even if we have little moments of that dip in and out of feeling that way, it always does. I listened to a lovely TikTok with all these abundance activations that I found too. Really good. Good information. I can't think of any phrases right now, but it's like the universe has got my back, right? I've always been provided for. I'm always safe. I'm always in a fine state no matter what I'm feeling. We're good. We're good. So, and no matter what transition you're moving through, whatever your friend, like I said, or your animal, or maybe just how heavy it feels on some levels, we're good. We're good. We don't need to internalize that. All right. Last card, Four of Wands. I love the wands because it makes me think of magical times, but it's two ladies dancing. One's holding a tambourine, looks like they're moving some energy. And there's like a circus tent with fire. What are those? Like torches with like just surrounding the tent. So, and it almost like it's very red. It looks barren in the land, and you can see the stars and the sky. Um, but I love the happy energy of the dancing. It's like, even though we might be going through transitions, like maybe that's the gratitude energy I was leaning into just now. Like, we are so grateful that we have the land, we have, a friend, we have shelter. But there's more to that as well. I keep hearing like barren land, like the desert. Um, Something else to this card. Free spirit is a phrase coming in. A song lyric. My brain thinks in song lyrics all the time. The answer is blowing in the wind. Was that Joan Baez? Um, hmm. This one is not coming to me quickly. It's clear the space. What I'm hearing is it's meant to be interpretive for you. Like, how are you sitting in this energy? Like, how are you doing with this? Compared to maybe the really peaceful energy of this, where the world is your oyster. But this feels like, we're dancing, even though it's not like the best situation. But what are you experiencing when you see this image? Hmm. No wonder it wasn't coming in exactly, which is fine. Well, is there anything else we need to know about those cards? No, I think the overall message is here. Embrace who you are. Lean into any shadows that need to be cleared, and then just send out gratitude to yourself and others. And if something needs to be let go of at this time, let it go. Just let it go. Just send it out there. We are pulling back our power. And this is when we redo that with gratitude, with bringing it back home to us. And then just activating more of who we are, because it strengthens that body soul connection and just allows us to keep moving, keep going forward. And I just want to encourage you, you've got this. You've got this. So, is there one final thought? Yes. So let's see. Just here's a mantra. I allow for the divine blueprint of me, myself, all parts of me to be brought online. I allow for my divine blueprint to be here now. My divine blueprint is working for my highest good. Everything works out for me. Now is this complete? Well, if you need additional support in healing or guidance, you know where to find me. Check out all the links, and I'm sending you so much love in the meantime, and check out the previous video. Wonder if I can link it here. I gotta figure out how to do that. And learn new things all the time. And we'll talk soon.